Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with the Nexora Night Class Season 1, Day 5 quarterfinals. This is a best of 3 series, and right now, the first game of the day is going to be Mossad versus Midnight Suns. And this is a best of 3 series, like I previously said, by the way. And today's caster for the day will be me, your boy Fission. And right now, we are already in the drafting phase. We currently see these teams doing their bans right now. We do see the Glue and the Fedrin being banned out by the side of T1. And we already know what these heroes can do. Glue, really annoying to deal with, especially with the Patrick skin. If you've seen the Patrick skin really annoying to deal with. While we do see the Fedrin, we already know Appraiser's Rat in the Land of Dawn is something you do not want to mess with or you do not want to deal with. While we do see the red side currently be banning out the Sora and the Grok. Sora, this cloudy boy, no one wants to deal with him. Shifting of clouds is an annoying ultimate to deal with. While Grok tectonic plates, there will be no tectonic plates in this game. Well, right now though, going for the picking phase, we see Jojo picking up the Yuzong, the Black Dragon form coming into play here, and we already know what this hero can do in the Land of Dawn. What a menace this guy is. And he will be probably looking to snowball as early as possible because the snowball potential on a Yuzong is insane early. And this is something we probably everyone in the chat is looking forward to seeing. While Aryan and Honku taking their picks for their side, which will be a Kimmy attraction pulse coming in from a Kimmy will be really annoying to deal with, while Aryan picking up the Minotaur, the Minuan Fury, the Bull. The Raging Bull is in this game, and he will be someone that we will have to look forward to. The plays coming in, we will have to be looking forward to this. While we do see right now Jotaro picking up the Leo mode pick, we already know how good a Leo mode is in this meta and how he's been being utilized in the M7. He's already such a menace with the Phantom Steed, the Barbiel coming in for clutch every time he needs him. So Leo mode will be picked up while Juck going to be going for the Claude pick right now. BMIs, blazing duets, all coming into play. Really annoying and one of the best MMs in this current meta right now. We've already seen this in the MC World Series as well. Super annoying to deal with late game and a menace in the Land of Dawn. While we do see RT Vision going for the Guinevere pick. This Guinevere could be in the EXP lane, but it could also be in the jungle because Guinevere is really good against Leo mode. So this will be something I'm really excited to see right now, by the way, chat. While we do also see Gato Kacha being banned up here, so there will be no AOGs coming into play. We already know what a Gato Kacha can do, and no one wants to deal with a Gato Kacha. While a carry being banned out, obviously the second best MM in this meta after Claude has to be carry 100%, and the speedy light wheels will be getting banned out straight up because this side of T1 does not want to face a carry, and they will be banning her straight up. Well, right now Xianren going to be taking his pick. Look, it looks like he'll be swapping Yuach instead. Who will be going on the Clint? Clint, a really menacing pick. Someone who can probably change the outcome of the game, late game, and deal a lot of damage. So we'll be seeing him with his chain CCs, and hopefully he makes some plays that really get us excited and on our chairs. And right now, Kesa though going for the Wu Zetian pick. Wu Zetian, this Empress is a really annoying menace to deal with as well. So a great pick in the mid lane, while Grape going for that Badang pick. Fist cracks coming in. The walls from Badang are really annoying to deal with, and we've all been there. Let's be honest, we've all been there. We've all been there. We were playing the games, then there's a Badang main going behind you. He's just constantly putting up those walls, not letting you breathe. Then he's using the fist cracks to keep punching you like he's Muhammad Ali or something. Like, come on, bruh. And Janran right now going to be going for that Lucas pick. It looks like this will be a Lucas in jungle, Mr. Naruto himself in jungle right now. So unleash the beast. We might be seeing Janran unleashing the beast today in this game. It's a best of 3 series, and right now this could set the pace up for the next game or two. So I'm really excited to seeing this. I hope the chat is as excited as I am because Right now, we'll be going into the land of Dawn. These are the drafts and the compositions for both these sides, Mossad and Midnight Suns. And we will be going heading straight into the land of Dawn. I personally, by the way, chat, I don't know who you guys prefer, which composition or which draft you prefer. I currently have to side with the composition of T1 because I do indeed think that there's a lot more potential. If the Guinevere was in the jungle, it could be something like, yeah, you could probably counter it. But we already know the Leomord does counter sustain heroes with his ultimate, especially in his ultimate form, the Phantom Steed. And when Lucas goes into his beast form or unleash the beast, he takes a lot of damage from Barbiel and Leomord. So I don't know how I actually feel about this matchup in the jungle, but overall, yeah, I think I'd have to, if I was to pick a draft, I think I'd have to favor the T1, the blue side draft there right now. While as for the game, Lucas will be farming as fast as he can, trying to make some plays here. Looks like Leomord has been on his A game as well. They both be contesting for the lethal. It looks like we'll have to find out who gets it, and this time it might be going towards in the hands of Lucas. Lucas was there. His victory was on point. He took that lethal wanderer and dipped out of there immediately. In the bot lane though, we have to notice the bot lane as well. The bot lane is full of action right now. These two teams have been these two players have been fighting it out on the Claude and the Clint. It's but right now the Clint does have a bit of help from his Minotaur lurking right behind the corner. There might be pressure being built up, by the way, because the Lucas is marching down. But does the Badang have vision, or can the Badang provide vision onto these players? It looks like he has not been able to, but the Lucas and the Minotaur have retreated indeed. But there's the Wu Zetian, the Badang, the Leomord lurking right around the corner, but they might have to go back because the turtle is spawning. The turtle is going to be spawning in directly 2 seconds right now, which it is up. The neutral objective, the turtle, is up, guys. And now this will be something we have to look forward to because Minotaur, Guinevere, Lucas lurking around the Yuzong. And I do not think that Yuzong has any sort of vision. The Yuzong is completely oblivious and he gets taken down. First blood coming in from the Guinevere onto the Yuzong here, shutting down the Yuzong immediately. This might be an interesting fight, by the way. We'll have to see what happens. Looks like Guinevere will be jumping onto them, and Kesa and uses his ultimate and gets the turtle for this side of T1. What a play! Looks like Wuzeshian with the kill onto the Kimmy as well. Minotaur luckily surviving with a sliver of HP, and Guinevere as well. What a play coming in from this Wuzeshian. What a play! I did not expect that. When he ulted, when the Wuzeshian until I was like, okay, like he probably does it to CC people. He got the turtle with that. Who is this guy, bruh? Oh my days. What a play coming in from him. But right now though, Claude try to farm as much as possible. He has Badang, he has Wuzeshian on his to his aid, and he will be looking to make the most out of this because he's farming as fast as he can. And currently though, he's been farming, but he's still one level behind this Clint. So we'll have to see what he can do, if he can pull something off, or if a comeback is even possible in the gold lane. I mean, late game it probably is, but this is something that we'll have to be looking forward to, and we'll have to see. Hopefully the Claude does something and carries this team. While we do see the side of the this side, the red side, coming to help their Clint, and it might be possible that there might be a play coming in because the Leomord is there. Leomord, does he use the Phantom Steed? He does. He procs the Phantom Steed. He tries to make a play, but he will not be catching anyone just yet. And we do see Leomord going to the top lane here. Will he be going to the top lane to help his Yuzong? It looks like Yuzong and the Guinevere are going in, but Yuzong wants more. Yuzong is playing very reckless. He's coming in. His kill move comes in clutch. He ends up taking down the Guinevere as well. Lucas with the kill onto the Yuzong though. Lucas though getting a double kill. What a play coming in from the Lucas. Lucas has been playing really safe, by the way, chat. Lucas has been doing the essentials. He's not trying to go in, overcommit. Yuzong, though. Yuzong has been making some misplays. He's been overcommitting a bit, and I do not know if that's a good thing for him at this point, because every time he's overcommitting, there's always the Minator hiding in the bushes with the Lucas as well, just nearby and right around the corner. And they've literally been making the Yuzong pay as much as they can. And the Yuzong currently is 1-2-0. He's died twice right now, and this is not something that the Yuzong should be doing multiple times. While Leomord does end up securing the neutral objective for his side right now, and we will be seeing these gold laners, by the way, both of them 0-0-0. Both of these gold laners have been playing exceptionally, playing really patiently. They've been farming as much as they can, and I think these two disciplined gold laners are going to probably it'll all come down to them. Though we do see the Minotaur and the Lucas coming in down, trying to get a kill onto the Claude. Will that be possible, though, is what we have to find out, because Leomord is there. Badang coming in to aid him. Looks like Clint trying to retreat, or wait, it looks like he will be retreating instead, because this is a bad position for him. There's 4 man from the side of T1, and they were probably looking to do what his side wanted to do to the Claude. So, but this time it won't be happening, because he literally suspected it. He quite sniffed out the engage coming in, and he just retreated. What a play coming in from this guy. But looks like Yuzong might die yet again. Unleash the beast by Lucas, but his beast ball does not catch anyone just yet. And Yuzong will survive for another few seconds. Looks like Gunniver going to be catching him. Lucas with the kill onto the Yuzong as well. Wu Zexin coming in with the ultimate as well. We know one's Fury being procced up as well. These two sides, by the way, 2-4. But there's barely any gold gap. There's only a 1.4k gold gap, though this is early game. So any sort of gold gap is still huge for both these sides here. And anything could change any moment, though. 1.2k gold gap in favor of the red side at Midnight Suns. But anything could change. The Badang right now, near the giving the vision on the turtle, though. But the Gunniver, the Minotaur, the Kimmy already there. Even the Lucas is there to contest for this turtle, but the side of T1 does not have the numbers advantage, as we can see. I mean, they do have equal numbers. No, they do not have the numbers advantage, because the Clint is already there, but there's no Claude to help his side. But the Claude was a level below. It looks like they will be getting this turtle as well. Casa secures yet another turtle for his side. Yuzong ends up getting the kill. And Yuzong gets a double kill. Another kill coming into the Clint as well. He's managed to take out 2 of them. He literally woke up. He was literally struggling early, but right now this man said, you know what, I was 1-3-0. Let me make a big play here. 3-3-0 right now, turning the game around. Zuzeshian did get the kill onto the Lucas, but he got the kill onto the Clint, and he got the kill onto the Gunniver earlier. I mean, sorry, Honku earlier, the Kimmy. He got himself a double kill. Now he's 3-3-0, looking to turn this game around. Will he be able to turn the game around is what we have to see and find out. And that's why everyone in the chat is probably here watching to see if the Yuzong can make a play and turn this whole game around. Right now, though, it looks like Claude farming as much as possible. I'm quite sure he did not join the team fight earlier, because he was a level below the Clint, but right now he's a level above the Clint. He needed those gold from the gold lane minions as much as he could to get a level gap, because we already know late game he needs to be pulling up. He needs to be pulling his weight for this team. If he wants to be a member of this team of T1, he needs to be pulling his way through, and he needs to be making moves. He needs to be making plays. In minute 10, he needs to have his build. He needs to have the Trinity build, the DHS ready, everything, so he can deal a lot of damage. And it's usually near the 10-minute mark when they have the Trinity build ready, and he will be looking to complete it as soon as possible so he can do a lot of damage. He does have the killing spree on him as well, so this killing spree will be coming into good user if he starts getting those kills. But right now, as we can literally see, 0-0-0 on the Claude, while the Clint is 0-1-0. So these two Titans or these two MMs, the Claude having a better game, but looks like Fist Crack coming in right now, doing a bit of a damage to this Minotaur, but he won't get it. Ended up getting taken down just yet. Gunniver providing a lot of pressure onto the Yuzong as well. Well, I'm reading chat by the way. Midnight says you can do it. I mean, Tina. Hopefully they can. Looks like a Phantom Steed coming in. Kimmy ends up getting taken down. Honku not having the best of games. 0-3-1. Looks like Gulliver might be the next one on the chopping block. Ends up getting taken down. Now Minotaur. Will Minotaur be able to survive? Minotaur gets the kill onto the Yuzong here. But Minotaur in a bit of trouble. He's taking a lot of damage on a sliver of HP. Ends up getting taken down for the Badang. What a play coming in from the side of T1. Ended up taking down the Gunniver, the Kimmy, and the Minotaur. Looks like if the side of T1 wants to go for the Lord, it'll be a free objective for them. But are providing a lot of vision onto the Lucas, trying to show his teammates where the Lucas is so they can't come in and take this Lord for themselves. While we do see Claude dishing a lot of damage with the help of Leomord to this Lord and trying to take it down immediately. This goal gap, by the way, between these two sides is ever increasing. And it will keep increasing steadily as the game goes on. And if the side of T1 can play it amazingly and patiently, the Lord marching down the bot lane though right now. Will that Lord be able to take down T2 inhibit the third in the bot lane? We will have to find out. Both these teams in the mid lane, by the way, trying to push as much as possible. They do not want to make a mistake. They don't want to overcommit. They don't want to be brash. Claude trying to take the T2 inhibitor third. He does, but there's a Lucas lurking in the corner. Leomord giving the vision onto him. A Phantom Seed might not be coming in just yet. He might be looking to execute it any moment now, but he does not do it just yet though, as we can see. But a T2 inhibitor third has been taken, a mid inhibitor third being taken up as well. It looks like Gulliver might be the next one on the chopping block though. But a Phantom Steed coming in. Now, Unleash the Beast has been propped up as well. They're trying to take these guys down. Lucas gets killed. Minotaur gets killed as well. Kimmy the next one on the chopping block. Kimmy gets put to rest. Gulliver gets put to rest as well. You watch, the only one left standing from the side of Midnight Suns. The only player left from the red side. Will he be able to defend anything? Or will he be able to make a play? It looks like he's trying to do a lot of damage to Claude, but to no avail. A Phantom Steed coming in yet again, but he stopped the Leomord in his tracks. Clint ends up getting the kill onto the Leomord. He said, "You wanna chase me? Nah, change this chain CC instead." And he stopped him right under the turret, getting a kill on towards the Leomord. What a play coming in from Uwatch. He might have been the only one standing, but he got a kill. He was 0-1-0. Right now, this guy is 1-1-0. What a play he's been making. But overall play from the side of T1 was huge. Insane play, taking down 4 members under their own turrets. That play was huge because they have managed to extend their gold gap to nearly 6,000. This is amazing for the side of T1 here. It looks amazing for them, and this is something that the side of Midnight Suns need to recoup over. They shouldn't be letting the side of T1 get this big of a goal gap against them, and they need to be doing something. They need to reposition, refocus, get their heads back in the game, do something, make some big plays, change the whole game around. Right now, though, we do see them aura farming. What is this guy doing? We do see the members of T1 a bit aura farming. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're literally in the bushes, recall spamming, and this is something that is like, okay, man, come on, bro. There might be a play happening though. The Lord is up yet again, and the Lord will be getting taken down immediately because Leomord is already on there. Claude doing a lot of damage to it. It's already at 9k HP. It will be ending up. It will get ended up secured by the Leomord as well. So Leomord has secured the neutral objective, the Lord, for his side right now, and the Lord will be marching down in the next 5 seconds. We'll have to see. It will probably be marching on to the. It'll probably be going in the mid lane, and It has. The Lord is marching in the mid lane. It's a menacing Lord right now. It's minute 14. This side of Midnight Suns trying to play it as safe as possible. They're all there. They're trying to stay clustered up. They don't want to make any sort of mistake. They don't want to overcommit. They don't want to die, get caught by any member of the side of T1. They just want to take this Lord down. But it looks like Black Dragon form coming in, trying to battle in drive, trying to catch someone, trying to make a play, and he might have bit more than he could chew because he ends up getting taken down. Yuzong with a kill onto the Minotaur as well. Right now, Lucas on the next one on the chopping block ends up getting taken down. Yuat with a kill onto the Barang as well, trying to make something out of nothing. Good with a kill. A triple kill coming in from the Clint. Clint ends up taking down the Leomord. What a play coming in from this guy. You watch. He's the man to watch out for because right now he's 4-1-1. He went from being behind Claude to being over him right now. This guy is 2 levels. Oh, he is on par on level for Claude, but he has a better KDA. 4-1-1. This guy knows no fear. He's here to seal the game for his side here. Midnight Suns might have been losing, but this guy. Look, let's look at the goal gap. By the way, it was a 6K goal gap. It's minute now. It's only the 3K. And it's late game. So will this goal gap even matter at this point? Because it's a late game and both these sides will be looking to build as much as possible. This play coming in from the Clint, by the way, I have high hopes that they can probably take a lot of confidence from this, the side of Midnight Suns, and look to make something out of nothing because this play was huge. Coming in from their side, if you're a member of their team, you're probably looking at this like we played safe, we stayed together. Yuzong overcommitted as per usual. He ended up dying in our base, and we defended the Lord. We got the kills. We could have pushed, and if the side of T1 makes another brash decision like this, where they jump in, die, lose more members than they take down, it could go wrong at any second for them. This is late game. The respawn timers start going up drastically, and the side of Midnight Suns will be looking to capitalize on it. Make sure that the side of T1 does some mistake like this, overcommits, and then they can end the game completely with the help of minions. Right now though, again, T1 going to be going for the third Lord. They'll be looking to secure this as fast as possible, and there will be no contention coming in from the side of Midnight Suns because they're still a bit shaken up from the early game plays, and they still know they're down 3.3k gold still, and they will not be looking to make any brash decisions. They'll be looking to defend this. They're playing like a heavyweight right now. This team of Midnight Suns, they're counter punchers. They're basically waiting to get hit. They're basically waiting for the side of T1 to make a move, and they counter punch them. They're waiting for that one left hook so they can duck in and give the side of T1 an uppercut. Right now though, the Lord marching down the mid lane. Will that be enough? Black Dragon form coming in. Will the Black Dragon form be able to catch anyone? Looks like he will not be able to catch anyone. Petrify coming in onto the Clint as well. But Clint is doing a lot of damage to the Yuzong here. But will that be able to catch anyone? Claude ends up getting the kill onto the Clint though. No! This is all gone very wrong for the side of Midnight Suns. Minato getting taken down, Wu Zexin getting taken down, Lucas ends up getting taken down as well. Looks like it's only one member remaining. RD Gulliver making the play, but will that be enough? Because it's GG's. This game game 1 is going into the hands of T1. What a play! Minions getting that MVP there because they did a lot of damage to secure this win for the side of T1 there. It looked like everyone fell, only the Gulliver was left standing and a play could have been made. But the Minions did manage to end the game. They were just too much for the Gulliver to save his team. And what a game. Well deservedly so, Kessa with the MVP. And guys, this was game 1 against T1 versus Midnight Suns. Now it's been your caster, Fission, right now. And we'll be heading into the second game just in a short while. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Night Class Season 1. This is a best of three series between these two sides competing against each other. Mossad Esports versus Midnight Suns. And right now, these two teams are already in the drafting phase. We do see a glue ban coming in from the side of Midnight Suns, while we do see the side of T1 banning out the Fredrin. And we now, though, we do see the side of Midnight Suns banning out the Grok. Again, these bans have been similar. They were banning the glue and the Fredrin and the Grok, and these heroes have been banned yet again. While the side of T1 going to be going for that Sora ban again. This it looks like a replay from the first game, the way they've been banning it. Last game, the best of three, this best of three series, the last game was won by T1. Even though it looked like they might make a mistake, huge mistake in the late game and might ended up losing, the minions were enough to secure this win for this their side. And this game too is really crucial for the side of Midnight Suns and for the side of T1. It could go either way. If the side of T1 ends up winning this game, they'll be winning this best of three series. While if the side of Midnight Suns wins this game, it'll be one for all. It'll be one each. Going on to game 3. That is something we need to be looking forward to. Hopefully, we can see a game 3 happening. If not, then it's better luck next time and GG's. But right now, we do see these picks coming in. RD Division. Last time, he was on the Guinevere. This time, it looks like he'll be picking up the Yuzong. He'll be denying that Yuzong pick from the hands of Jojo and taking it for himself. While we do see Grape and Juck going for that Claude and Franco pick. Franco not really used a lot in competitive scenes, but he'll be using this Captain Hook guy immediately. While Claude, time for his round 2, he had good results on in game 1, even though it looked like Yuach was going to show them why he's a superior goal laner. It looked like Claude still got the last laugh because he did win the game. While right now we do see Hongu. Last time he was on that Kimi pick. This time he's going on to something more easier to play. He'll be going on the Whale. While Aryan on the Minotaur, denying that Minotaur pick from the hands. No, the last game as well, sorry. He was on the Minotaur. He'll be going on the Minotaur yet again. While we do see Jotaro going for that Leo mode pick again. It's literally a rewind, recap of game 1. There's a lot of high hopes from Midnight Suns. The chat is saying this time they're going to win because they got Yuzong. We'll have to see, Mochi. If they do end up winning, it'll be something that will be crazy because it could go on to a game 3. If not, then it's better luck next time. Right now for these bans, we do see a Granger being banned out from the side of T1, while a Wu Zishan. Last game, we already saw what Kesa could do on that Wu Zishan pick. Stole 2 turtles, made crucial plays. So this time, the side of Midnight Suns will be looking to immediately ban the Wu Zishan. No Wu Zishan coming into play. While Jojo, this time, going on that exotic dancer, Esmeralda, for his side. This time, his pick, the Yuzong pick, has been taken off of his hands. So he has to rely on the Esmeralda pick. While you watch and Jianren going for their picks, the MM and the jungler, who will we be getting to see this time? It looks like Jianren has made up his mind. He does not want the Lucas. He'll be going on that Karina. While we do see Yuach taking his pick, it will be an insane pick. And unorthodox pick. He's going for that Popol and Cooper. Popol and Koopa, he's one of my favorite MMs, marksmen in ranked. So I'm really looking forward to see what he can do. While Casa this time going for that late game mage, the Sicilian. This will be an interesting matchup to see. I really want to see the Popol make plays here. The Popol really strong early game and deals a lot of damage. Also has the CC and stun on him to do some sneaky ambush attacks when there's the Popol, and he literally has a lot of vision that he can provide for himself by placing the traps in the grasses. So this will be a really fun thing to see and something I'm really looking forward to. Who does the chat think will be winning right now, by the way, chat? If you want to say Midnight Suns, type Midnight Suns in the chat. If you think it will be T1, right, Mossad in the chat. Show your support for your boys. Support them. Spam the chat. Tell me who do you think will win, and tell me who do you think we should be looking out for in this game. We do see, by the way, the side of of Midnight Suns already there to help their jungler on the blue buff. Yuzong already trying to help carry secure this side. Midnight Suns is what Mochi said. Midnight Suns, 100%. We'll have to see what happens right now, Mochi. We do see really enthusiastic telling us Midnight Suns will win. Hopefully they do win. Yuzong is someone we have to watch out for. Last time he was on the Guinevere. This time you're telling us that he on the Yuzong he's a menace. We'll have to be watching this out for. Last time we did see. Oh wait, it looks like there's a. Well, he ends up getting the first blood already. What a play by this Yuzong. Last time, Mr. Grape was overextending on his Yuzong, paying for his mistakes as well. But RT, this guy knows his limits. He ends up taking him down immediately, getting a first blood so early into the game, and he'll be looking to snowball as much as possible. Why in the bot lane we do see the Popol trying to do a lot, while Red ends up getting caught by the Hawk. He ends up paying for his mistakes as well. Claude with the kill onto the whale. This whale, last time on the Kimmy as well, he ended up paying for his mistakes. He does it again. He needs to play a bit more safer, not gonna lie. What is my boy doing? He's not making the right decisions. He's sleepy. Someone wake him up, give him a glass cup of coffee or something, because he's not in his right headspace right now. While the neutral objective turtle is going to be spawning up in the next 10 seconds though. Leomord, Franco, Sicilian all stalking down their prey, the Yuzong, but will they be enough to take this Yuzong down? It looks like even the 4-man from the side of T1 won't be enough, because this guy, RT, is on his comfort pick, I think. The Yuzong, he's really deadly on it, and he's trying to take the Leomord down. A Phantom Steed coming in, will that be enough to take the Yuzong down? Yuzong coming in with the Black Dragon form, and doesn't end up taking anyone though, but will be managing to retreat immediately. A turtle going onto the side of Midnight Suns as well. They managed to secure the turtle. The Yuzong with the picture perfect zoning out of the Leomord to secure a turtle for his side was amazing to see. This guy knows what he's doing on that Yuzong, and will probably look to punish the side of T1 for letting him get his hands on a Yuzong pick. It looks like both these MMs yet again. Last time we saw what Yuwatch can do. This time he's trying to play it safe again. He does need the Blade of Despair first item so he can deal a lot of damage on the Popol. But we already know the Claw has 1 kill. That was completely because of Honku's mistake. Vale overextending, getting caught by the Hawk. His positioning was just bad and he ended up making a pay for him. But will that 200 gold difference be enough for this Clint to overpower this Popol and Koopa? Or will we see the Popol and Koopa clutch end game like last time, where he was just struggling earlier, but then he started getting kills, and he was one of the people to look out for. Leomord though, he has a bit of vision onto Shanren and the Minotaur, but he will be retreating immediately right now. There might be a Jotaro playing it really safe. He's still there. He's providing vision. He knows he's looking to catch someone, but Carrie trying to help the Popol as well in the bot lane, but Claude playing it as safe as possible because he's still there. Yuzong though, you have to see what the Yuzong is doing. Yuzong is a man in his element, and he will be looking to do a lot of Phantom Steed coming in from the Leomord though, and the Yuzong still manages to survive somehow. He knows what he can do. Last time, Jojo was on the EXP lane. This time he's in the roam lane, by the way, while Grape was the roamer. This time though, he'll be playing the EXP lane. Looks like the turtle is up as well, and we have to see who gets this turtle, because there's a man advantage, numbers advantage coming in from the side of T1. Yuzong does a lot of damage to the Franco though. He's already trying to provide something, and a Black Dragon form coming in. Will that be enough to take someone down? Leomord with the securing the turtle for his side. Vale getting a kill onto the Sicilian though. Franco really low HP, Esmeralda really low HP, and a Claude with the blazing duet coming in. Popol ends up taking down the Claude though. What a play coming in by the Popol. He ends up taking him down immediately. He was like, nah, blazing duets won't work here, because I'm going to take you down first. And he ends up getting a kill onto the Claude. The Popol trying to increase his goal lead as much as possible, but the Franco is there in the bot lane, and he will be looking to clear the minion waves or protect this tower at as much as he can, because he knows there's no minions left. The minions will be doing a lot of damage to the third, and he will not be letting him take it by providing a bit of defense to the thing, but providing that sense of support to the tower. where he knows he can get hooked if he goes near it, and he can get ultimate from the likes of Franco right now. These two sides this time they've changed their whole game. They're playing it more patiently. There's only a 300 gold gap between these two sides, and yes, I said 300, not 3,000. Only a 300 gold gap. Oh, 100. It's reduced to a 100 gold gap between these two sides. These two sides don't want to take any big risk right now. Don't want to lose this game, because if T1 wins it, like I said, they'll win the whole best of three series. But if the side of Midnight Suns wins this, they'll be going on to game three. No one wants to make any brash decisions, and they'll be playing it as safe as possible. While we do see the it currently looks like a 4v3, because there's more number advantage towards the side of Midnight Suns. Right now, though, the turtle spawning in, and the side of Midnight Suns already there. They're nearby there, probably going to be looking to take this turtle as fast as possible and as early as possible. Yuzong, though, provides a bit of vision for his side. Right now, though, will he be looking to play with the big black dragon form again? It looks like he's on towards a petrify coming in, onto a Leo, big black dragon form coming in as well from the Yuzong, trying to zone the Leomord out, and has done it successfully. But look who gets caught up there with the kill onto the Esmeralda. Yuzong with the kill onto Leomord. Karina with the kill on towards the Minator as well. It's a bloodbath. Sicilian trying to make a play, trying to clear the minion waves, but it will not be enough, because Franco, etc. have been taken down. Franco got taken down. Jotaro got taken down, and Esmeralda got taken down in that exchange earlier, securing a turtle for the side of Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns currently 6-1, have increased their goal gap, and will be looking to increase it as much as possible. Franco, though, in a bit of trouble against this Karina, but will that be enough? Using a retribution to escape safely from the clutches of Franco, though. Jean-Ren knows he did not want to make a mistake that early and wanted to be caught by the Franco, so he retreated and ran away. Popol right now, though, clearing the turrets as fast as possible. We already know how much of a menace the Popol is in clearing these turrets, and he'll be looking to utilize it as much as possible. The Popol does do a lot of damage with the help of Koopa to the turrets, and he'll be looking to increase that and provide a lot of pressure on towards these turrets as a MM or as a Popol player right now. Looks like someone might be getting caught up, though. Franco with the ultimate coming onto Yuzong. Then Kesa makes Yuzong pay for not checking the bushes, because Yuzong gets taken down by the Sicilian. A Sky Piercer being built up by the Karina, though. And we do see Leomord making the RGM. The Rose Gold Meteor has been picked up by the Leomord as well. This will be really interesting to watch out for. The side of T1 does know the game changer from the side of Midnight Suns is currently the Yuzong, and someone they need to be looking out for, and they managed to take him down. And all the members of T1 are currently in the bot lane. They know what the Popol can do. They're probably looking to stop him as soon as possible. But Yuzong coming in, trying to get a petrify onto the Leomord as well. They're trying to take the Leomord down. A Phantom Sea coming in, but it will be blocked, because Whale ends up getting the kill on towards the Leomord here. Now they're immediately focusing their sights onto the Lord here. Chandran and Popol trying to take this Lord down as fast as possible to end the game. Popol has slain the Lord for the side of Midnight Suns, and they will be looking to capitalize on this mistake from the Leomord. There's no Leomord left, but he will be coming back into the game, into the Land of Dawn in the next 4 seconds. This will be something we need to see, because now this time Yuzong knows who he needs to take down. This side of Midnight Suns knows the Leomord was. Oh, it looks like we're getting caught on by the ultimate from Franco, but that will not be enough, because he still survives. Popo trying to take down this T2 middle inhibitor turret. This time, like I said, the side of Midnight Suns does know that they need to take care of this Leomord. He was a menace last time, and they've been focusing on him. Yuzong has been able to take him to the Yuzong Penitentiary, because the way he's been playing, he's been locking up this Leomord as much as possible, zoning him out, trying to take him down, using this Petrify on him, using everything, throwing even the kitchen sink at him to make sure a play can be made here for his side. Another T2 top inhibitor threat being secured right now, but the Holy Guard is still up. And this Lord will only be able to deal with the Holy Guard right now though. Looks like Esmeralda has different plans though, not letting it touch any go anywhere near the Holy Guard. It looks like the Holy Guard will not be propped up just yet from the side of T1. But Popol and Koopa does manage to prop the Holy Guard up in the bot lane. So it looks like there will be only one Holy Guard left standing that will be in the top lane in the third, and it will be something that the side of T1 needs to hold on to just yet. It's only 11 minutes into the game, and the side of Midnight Suns has pushed as much as possible. They're not trying to make any mistakes they did last game, and currently they do hold a 4k, nearly a 4k goal gap between these two sides here. But looks like Yuzong is a man on a mission. He's trying to provide a lot of pressure from his side, even if he has to go in alone, because he nearly went into a 1v4, but he said, nah, not this time. He juked them and then he came back. The side of T1 does look scared of this Yuzong right now, by the way. Yuzong already going for the enemy blue as well with the help of a ball. They will be managing to secure this blue for themselves. Jojo though providing a bit of vision for his side. He's lurking in the bushes. Does the side of Midnight Suns know he's there? It looks like they do not, because he's just there. This guy's just chilling. He's trying to get a hook. He's trying to take someone down. He probably is trying to take the Yuzong or the Popol down as fast as possible and make them pay. But it won't be the case just yet, because Yuzong right now clearing the top lane minions and he's there alone. Will he be paying for his mistakes, because he's the only one in the top lane right now, while the other four members of his side are in the bot lane or hanging around the Lord, trying to secure this as fast as possible. Looks like the Lord will be spawning up in. The Lord has spawned, and the Yuzong is there, providing a bit of vision for his team. He will be looking to set himself up in a spot where he can zone the enemy team out, where he can zone T1 out as immediately as possible. The Lord has been slain by the side of Midnight Suns. And it looks like this side of Midnight Suns will be looking to end this game as fast as possible. The Lord is marching down the mid lane. Yuzong providing a lot of damage already. Phantom Seed coming in. Will that be enough? Carry gets the kill onto the clock, but the carry ends up getting taken down by Sicilian though. There's a lot of pressure coming in. Jotaro with the kill onto the Minotaur here. Yuzong doing a lot of damage. Will he be able to take this Leomord down? It looks like he's doing a lot of damage, but he will not be able to take him down just yet. Where he does not have any help from his team. Will try to do a bit of damage with the Popol, but the Yuzong is going to be focusing his sights on towards the towers instead. He's looking to take down this Franco. Franco gets taken down by the Yuzong. Yuzong really low HP though. Popol doing a lot of damage as well. There's only the base crystal surviving from the side of T1, by the way. T1 is struggling indeed. Only one base crystal surviving, and they need to make the most of it as much as. And this will be this Lord fight will be something they have to look forward to, because if this gets taken down, anything can happen right now. The side of T1 will be looking to play it safe as much as possible, because only, like we said, only the base crystals are left surviving, and there's no other way that they can make a play here right now. This is the last thing. If the side of Midnight Suns manages to push this, ends the game, this will be over for the side of of T1, and T1 will not be looking to uh, make any mistakes right now. Looks like the Lord is going to be spawning up in the 2 minutes, and in the 2 seconds, and it has spawned. Chandran already focusing his sights on towards the slot, trying to take it down immediately, and he will be looking to take it down. And Chandran has already secured the Lord for his side. Will that be enough though? We'll have to find out, because it's only this Lord. If they can push with this Lord, provide a lot of pressure, take someone down, take a member or two down from the side of T1. This might be GG's for the side of T1, and this game might be going on to a game 3. The way they've been playing, the way Midnight Suns have been playing, they've rejuvenated. By the way, they're currently 9-4, a really good game. But by the way, from both these sides, there's no bias here. It's amazing game coming in from both these sides right now, and it looks like it could turn any moment. Because if there was like a multiple kill game, like 20 plus kills from both sides, you could know that this is not a high level game. But both these sides have been playing it really carefully. 9-4 right now, trying to make the best out of it. A black dragon form coming in right now though. Will they be able to catch someone? It looks like the zoning has started from the Yuzok already, but his teammates are just not quite there yet. It looks like, but he ends up catching down multiple people. Will with the kill onto the Franco. Claudia gets them getting taken down. Midnight Suns for the win. What a play coming in by Midnight Suns. They have managed to secure this victory for their side. What a play. Midnight Suns winning game 2 against the side of T1 is GG's. And this game, this best of 3 series, will be heading to game 3. What a play. And hey guys, it's been your caster for the best of 3 series. It's just your boy Fission, and we'll be heading into game 3 with the next caster.
Heaven's mandate. My legacy shall
Ladies and
endure.
gentlemen, welcome back to Nexora Night Clash Season 1. It's day 5 right now going on, and we are in the third round of the first match of best of 3
This land
quarterfinals.
is our
And here
homeland,
are the
and it will
teams
soon
facing
be our
each other
burial
again,
ground.
Mossad versus Midnight Suns. The first two matches was won by both of them. I mean, one
Among the
for
planes exists
Mossad,
the
one for Midnight.
equilibrium,
Now they
which
are
I was made
doing this
for.
match for the tie-breaking session. This is gonna be the deciding match for both of the teams. Now, if we talk about the drafting phase, there has been glue, which has been banned out, as well as a Gatot Kacha too. So I mean, these two are amazing front laners when it comes to fighting, as well as glue could be. I mean, both of the uh, you know heroes can be played as tanks too, especially glue when it comes
Our
to
field is within my
single target
hands.
heroes. He is actually really awesome to take those squishy ones out. And talking about the other side banning, here Mossad will be taking out Grok as well as Sora. These two also do have an immense impact when it comes to the gameplay. A lot of CC, a lot of
Let's hear
damage,
from the
by
crowd.
which you
Make
can
some
get
noise for
disturbed
yours
while
truly.
rotating. But on onto the side of Midnight Suns, they're going in with a Zatian. So a lot of, I would say, crowd control plays already can be seen, as well as the Badang, where the Iron Fist combo would be really lethal to secure, uh,
See
you know,
value in me?
spacing
Your
for the
team
setup.
You
is
should.
dead.
Then you also do have the carry to finish off the tank events, as well as melt down those squishy heroes. On the opposing side, Team Mossad will be taking in Eve as a mage, so she is also really good
Valor and
hero to
royalty in
trap
a
in
Your
dead
and then
team
body.
do
is
a
picking.
you know good for setup plays. Then you do have Lapu Lapu who can sustain as well as burst down enemies, meanwhile chasing them. So he is a full compact of a hero which can do a ton of damage as well as regain. And when it comes to sustainability, he is also really good. And then you have CC, so it's gonna be really interesting. They do have two fighters right now. CC is really good when it comes to dodging enemies as well as chasing them. But in this scenario, Lapu Lapu and
I,
CC both have been
Minotaur,
picked
Your
out.
will
So
team
finish
is
off
either
what
dead.
was
they
left
also do have a
undone.
Minotaur right there. So it's really hard to find out who is gonna go for the jungle role, because they do not have I mean, both CC and Lapu Lapu do not hold much when it comes to jungling, so they do need some
True
improvements.
love
But onto the
is
second
like
banning
blood.
phase, Petrin and Leomord have been banned out,
I am
both
more
amazing and
than
on
a
their
weapon.
respective lane of jungling. Both have pros, both have cons. One has a lot of crowd control, another can chase and burst down enemies really fast. Okay, there goes an interesting pick from the side of Midnight Suns. They do pick in the Carmilla as well as Julian, and I mean,
They call me a
they do
hero
have a
because
combo:
I
the
saved my
Badang,
nation
the
from
Carmilla,
falling
as well as the
apart.
Julian. This could be a really deadly over for Mossad, because I mean, Carmilla, you know her. She's facing a Minotaur, so there would be plays where they are gonna go for close contact. So in those close contacts, if Carmilla sets her uh, curse of blood right, it's gonna be really hard for Team Mossad to pick up. But as a jungler of Mossad, it's gonna be YSS Yushin Shin. He is, I mean, literally the star in this season and have been constantly, being a good respective hyper when it comes to fast farming or late game damage. He is the one you wanna rely on.
Welcome
But
to
with
MOBA
that being said,
Legends.
ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the land of dawn. These both
5 seconds
of the
till the
teams,
enemy
Team
reaches the
Midnight Suns towards the
battlefield.
blue,
Smash them.
facing the upcoming threat from the
All
side
troops
red.
deployed.
It's gonna be Mossad. I'm your Casa Burger, and do remember to like the stream, subscribe it, subscribe the channel as well as share it among your friends. So let's dive into this match. Firstly, if we talk about the composition right now, the early game does lie on the hands of Midnight Suns, because they do have a really good composition when it comes to the jungling as well as the mid lane. Because as soon as the Julian hits the level 3, with his combination, he can really just melt down anyone with those. But there you go. He misses a retreat as we talk upon. Eve secures the lethal warden with, after Julian uses the retribution right there. Would can be a fatal mistake though. I mean, minor things does matter here in Mobile Legends because small, even if you are, set back with probably 100 or 200 gold, and equipment can actually change the direction of the fight. So you need to be really careful about it. But on the top lane, the pressure does arise. CC is constantly, harassing carry right now. So I mean, good play for them. I mean, constant poking. They do need to keep a check and also check for the Carmela because she is being around the marksman right now. But as we speak, the turtle is about to spawn. Both the teams can be seen rotating towards it. The EXP laners are in a rush to get onto the level 4 marks so they can help while the jungler secure the turtle for them. There we see Vision already level 4, and Julian of the team is currently taking on the turtle. YSS is in the position. Eve comes in as well as there you go. A turtle steal from the side of YSS. That was epic. That was epic. A bad retribution from the side of Midnight Suns. They are missing out on such mid level. I mean, yeah, such important neutral objective. This can be really hurtful towards the late phases of this game because small leads make a big difference, especially when you are facing an YSS. You don't want him to get fed up or get his equipment because this hero is gonna hurt you a lot. He is gonna start you and finish you in an instant. So you do have to check it out when keep a check on him because it's gonna be really important for Team Midnight Suns. For now, as we speak, in the top lane, we can see some, you know, spatial pressure building upon, the carry. The carry is gonna be surrounded if Aryan doesn't stays in the respective place. It's gonna be really hard for carry to defend, attack as well as dodge the opponents. So playing it out safe. The team is not letting their marksmen get defarmed or deep in the backs. Okay, there you go. CC with the curtain calls is trying to hold up them just for the greed crab. I mean gold crab. She just used her ult. Nothing to worry about much because she's gonna have it back in just 20 seconds more. Primarily, if we talk about the team composition right now, uh, even though Team Midnight Suns did have a really good lineup in the early that gone, there you go. Carmela is really low. Okay, Wysis is not gonna chase. He's waiting for the right person. He's waiting for the right person to hunt him down. He is really being neutral right now, hiding in the bushes and trying to hold on to someone who he can really one shot or engage. There you go. Carmela is really low. She is gonna chase. Curse of Blood connects to two of them, but Lapu Lapu is on the chase. Not gonna work. Zadian with the ultimate, but we can't see much fight going on. Iron Fist unlocks on the Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu is gonna be really low. Vision is gonna give a chase, but not. It's gonna be in vain right now. And there you go. They are trying to secure the turtle here. You go. Okay, YSS again with the turtle. E with the real world manipulation is gonna zone out. YSS with the first kill here. And he's gonna chase for another one. Zaytian needs to back out as well as Ayan. And right now the composition from the side uh, of Midnight Suns is falling down as the Minotaur is rotating pretty good. Invasion, when it comes to invasion as well as retribution, these two things will actually depend in this match. And Wise is keeping the check on it, especially with his tank Minotaur. And that's why you don't want to face a Minotaur because constantly, getting healed by his skill. That's really the annoying part of this whole hero The motivation roar can actually do a lot, hinder a lot when you are fighting. You expect someone to be low. Suddenly he comes in at least with a half of HP. Curtain calls has been used on carry. Not much damage has been induced right now. You know, and she's not diving in pleasantly. CC, she's not going in pretty aggressively right now because she even knows Carmela can actually stop her invasion. There you go. Carmela puts up a stun. Yeah, constantly poking this hero to stay away from their marksman, to be careful enough to not dive in recklessly or she's gonna be slain. She is giving the warning. But on to the bot lane, it's gonna be Badang sneakily taking down turret and has secured a turret right now. The interesting part of this game is, none of these teams are fighting in recklessly, especially Team Midnight Suns. Uh, Even they are did have even though did have a really good composition in the early before, getting losing the lead. They still haven't gone much aggressive yet, but on side of Mossad, even though they are in the lead, they could have gone wild. But there you go, turtle has been started. It's an easy turtle for YSS because no invasion comes in. OCC in a bad situation. Pressure blood connects to the wrong person, and there you go. She has been finished out by the YSS. As I told, YSS is the damage is uncomparable when it comes to 1v1 chase. But there you go, that was a bad chase. I mean, that was a good chase, but the opposing team then had flicker, and with that, the team Mossad will be securing a turret for themselves to top or a bottom. There you go. What an exchange, to be honest. And look at that. Padang is just trying to hide and capture someone. Will he go in? Will he take? No, he will be falling back because he's been threatened by the Eve. YSS has been warned out on the bot lane. Let's see Badang. I want to see what Badang is building though. Okay, Badang is going on with the aggressive build. He is going in with the attack build, so it's gonna be really interesting because usually we see Badang go for the sustain, but in this situation where the hyper is not able to do much, you do need a XP laner who can turn out the tides of the game. Badang could be it. There you see Foreman hiding in the bush, just waiting for the right moment to jump into anyone who comes in. You know, comes in the step of there. There you go. CC dives in too early. Will it be a kill? It could be. Real World Membership had been launched. Even the Cowboy has been launched now. There you go. A Curse of Blood has connected. Carry securing the kill for Minotaur. There you go. A flicker fist break from the side of Badang. Will he take him down? Yeah, a double kill for the carry. This was actually a good comeback from the side of Midnight Suns. Mossad probably haven't thought about this, a counter gank already being set up for them. But there you go, Carry already taking on to the Lord Vision as well as the Julian is here. This could be a successful, neutral objective for them so far because they haven't been able to secure even one right now. And there you go. With that, they are directly gonna secure a lot for themselves because they were like, I mean, Julian was like, nah, turtle won't be would be a really little thing for me to digest. I'm gonna directly go for the Lord. But let's see. PJs are heavy. And never mind, guys. There you go. Badang would be charging in with the Lord as the rest of the team's fall is falling back as well as retreating, farming at the same time. Especially they do need to feed up carry. This is gonna be terrible for them. They go Lord charges in towards the mid. Not would this won't be a successful Lord though because they are not being able to economize this Lord for themselves. Carry dives in with her curtain calls, but there you go, fall back from the side of Midnight Suns. Yeah, and Zatian ulti just for spotting enemies. That's a great move to be honest. Zatian works like a YSS to be honest. These two ults, these both do have a really you know interesting ultimate when it comes to heroes because they do reveal the location. I mean, I miss the Aldous era, man. When you are really you get really scared to walk around with a low HP, and he just dives in out of nowhere with his ultimate and finishes you off. The moment he arrives, you try to clutch in, but never mind. That single punch destroys you. I miss that era, man. Aldo's come bring him back. But on the top lane, here we could see something or the other tension constantly getting built up, but never mind. They are not really engaging that much. And if we talk about the goal difference, not much, 300, 400. It's probably 6 to 700 goal lead on the hand of Mohad, Mossad. Okay, Mossad constantly is trying to pressure out lanes, but they are unable to do it just because of that Carmela. That Carmela play on the last fight did actually set them on guard because they know this Carmela is actually looking for an opening, even though it doesn't looks like. There you go. Face break jumps in and crazy kill from the side of Vision. He just waited. He just waited for Eve to arrive and just went in with a face break combo and just killed her, melted her right away. This is what is the beauty of uh Balang with the damage build. You never know when you are getting melted, and with that DHS, it seems like butter. On onto the Lord Wise with the ultimate Balang. He's looking really low. His break combo has been unleashed. The Curse of Blood has been connected to two right now, and CC is constantly taking in the damage. The Lord has been secured by the side of Midnight Suns. Another successful attempt for them, but uh, they did lost a member, a Lord for a teammate. Could this be a good trade? But no, to be honest, the goal difference is almost equal. Just 100 goal does not matter in the team count. Individual goal difference does matter when it comes to single lane fights. For now, much interestingly, both of the teams are not going much aggressive. If you see the scoreboard on paper, it's just 4-4-4, 4-4-4, and the goal lead is approximately 1k for this side of Mossad. They do have much tanky heroes, a healer, and two sustainers. So YSS and Eve do have a great chance in opening up. It's just they just need to be careful of Carmela connecting them with a case of blood. Mhm. My God, this game is gonna go long actually. To be honest, because the way they are fighting it very professionally, not diving in or poking and just poking each other out constantly. This calls in for a big game. There you go. YSS is hiding out. Carmela does stun him, but no, she would be falling back because the immense damage from this hero is scary to anyone. Even if you bring, any tank who even can deflect damage, even he would be scared of YSS because this hero, assassin plus marksman, gives him a lethal buff when it comes to taking down enemies. There you go. Look at the damage. Look at the damage he's doing to the turret. And CC would secure the turret for her team. They did find an opening towards the mid. Now they do not have to worry about much vision of team Midnight Suns. They can really go and just hide in the side lane bushes of the mid lane. As far as I am concerned, these teams did play out really well in the previous two matches. They did absolutely good, and showing us a comeback and taking us the deciding match right now. Another okay, people are gathering up. This okay, there you go. Ultimate used by YSS has been stunned. Okay, another ultimate used by the Zatian. Now CC is looking really low. Y Watch will be taking him down. Yeah, Watch. I mean, at this point, you do not wanna challenge a carry. She will probably melt you out heavy. But there you go. Badang is taking in the position. He's trying to take down any of the heroes. But there you go. Julian will be taking down this slot for himself. And I mean, a great move. Good thing he didn't miss it. Would have been a very bad spot for the Team Midnight Suns to stand for. Because I mean, obviously, you do not want your teammates to get wrecked out of nowhere. Okay, as we speak, mm, we do see the Lord marching in from the bot lane. Look at that Carmela just trying to give out vision for an opening for a play to make with her Cursor Blood. Because once that's connected, I think Badang will be trying to backdoor one of their damage dealers. Either it's gonna be YSS or it's gonna be Eve. Any one of them. Look at that. Badang is going in strong. Will he try to take YSS down? Hope so. Hope so. As the pressure builds up, the Lord has been taken down. They did get the mid turret too. Now, Badang. Also, Badang, he did secure another turret for his team. Okay, another. It's gonna be a long match, ladies and gentlemen. So do stay awaited because this match is going on very professionally. Both of the teams are not, playing recklessly because one reckless move can actually make or break any of these two teams. Mossad still do have the advantage right now. As the late falls in, the YSS can melt down any of the given heroes. If he bursts them down with his, or I mean, uses all of his skills, he can burst down really anyone. Look at that! Look at that on the top lane. CC was actually being surrounded. But no, 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 not surrounded yet. There you go. Another fight is not launched in. We have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. We have to wait for a fight. There you go, trying to poke UISS Badang, but still no successful fight. But there you go, CC dives in as well as she's looking really low. Minotaur's Fury's hammer has been leaked, and look at the damage. Look at that CC damage. She's taking him down as well as UISS will be taking. Has been taken down by the Julian, and there you go. Honko would be taking down Minotaur as his kill rises to one. I mean, he also did want to kill, so everyone with a kill and carry with the streak of four without any death. That's amazing. I mean, this is a slow pace game. Look at the scoreboard. It's 8 for 4. Either they are dying, either they are defending it. So yeah, taking this slot is very crucial for the side of Midnight Suns, and Team Mossad needs to hold this slot. I mean, hold this match for themselves, or this is gonna be a really bad situation for them. Early onto the game, I mean, when the Julian was constantly missing on retributions, he did miss out on the turtle. He missed out on the lethal. He missed it out on the second turtle. I mean, on the third turtle, because second turtle went uncontested. So, yeah, that was really crazy of him, then going on securing lords for lords. That was crazy. But let's see, the Lord thus marches in for them from the mid lane. This is gonna be a heavy Lord. This is gonna be a really tanky one. Also, would be dealing a lot of damage in the place. So Team Mossad thus needs to, see what's gonna happen. They also do need to look out for the combination of that Badang as well as Carmela, because that thing will depend. There you go. There you go. The Lord charging in from the mid lane. Now It's taking a lot of damage. Will they secure the turret for themselves? Curse of Blood connects as well as the face break. If, with the real world manipulation, will she take anyone down? Everyone is low. Even Minotaur is would be getting back frozen used by Badang. Will he survive this thing? No, yeah, he will survive as well as Julian will be taking down CC right away. Zetian doing a fine job. Zetian is doing the finest job here. Just pushing back enemies. Not letting them reach the low HP teammates for off her side. And there you see, she's just pushing everyone back from any of the teammates who is in the who is having a low HP at the fights. Very well played. Very well played from the side of Midnight Suns. It's kind of a comeback, to be honest, from their side. They did secure two of the inhibitors, so obviously it brings a lane advantage for them. They do not have to worry about any more pushing if the lane is unchecked from the opponents too, because their minions is gonna be the super minions, and that would create an advantage of free roaming to the other lanes, trying to set up gank. Also, on there you go, Eve's ultimate, as well as the Curse of Blood has been launched. Okay, there you go. Vision taking down the Lapu Lapu. That was pretty crazy. Because I thought for a second, I thought they are trying to, just, poke, but all of a sudden that becomes a fight. That's really crazy. And that too before a Lord. This is gonna hinder. This is gonna hinder Team Mossad from, securing a victory in this match. This is gonna set them back for a while, or this could be a play make for them because they do have Minotaur, they do have YSS. They just need to, focus on the damage dealer right now. But for now, let's see which lane the Lord will be choosing in. Of course, it would be the mid lane. The mid lane is, I would say, the best spot right now for both of the teams to engage as well as defend. If they call it a tower defense game right now. Now the EXP and the tank needs to hold it out for their laners. And there you go. All the inhibitors have been taken down from the side of Midnight Suns. Our Midnight Suns gonna turn this Lord for their side of victory. But no, there you go. Carmela has used her Curse of Blood. Eve would be taking in, their ultimate. Honku would be taking down YSS right away. A bad situation. A bad situation for Mossad right now, but they still are defending. Okay, Badang would be jumping in, putting up double kill, killing that Eve as well as the CC. And there you go. Base was wide open. Base
Victory!
was actually cracked by the team Midnight Suns. Very well played from the sides of Midnight Suns. They did showed us a glimpse of downfall and then spiking up towards the sky. This was a great match to see, especially um with their marksman. We watch. Uh, yeah, I mean, as we see, they lost the first match and won the consecutive matches, which they we didn't thought they would. From as comparative to the first match, they did show us a proper comeback and said us hope can still make you live throughout. But with that being said, we are done with the match number one, round number three. Team Midnight Suns have raised their victory and move forwarded and are forwarded towards the next rounds of this tournament. And by which it means we are heading towards the second match of the day, and we are gonna be back really soon with it. So do stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and do like the stream. But for now, it would be a small break.
wish, guided by lantern's light.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the match number two
Among the
of the
planes
day.
exists
And
the
here we are in the
equilibrium,
quarterfinals
which
on
I was made
Nexora
for.
Night Clash Season 1. Here we do have these two amazing teams, Friends Loyal towards the blue and Retro Esports towards the red side. So this is gonna be the round one
Aren't you gonna
between these
ask
two
later
teams, and they
today?
do have, two more rounds if none of them win consecutively on the first two matches. They do will have a tiebreaker on the end, but for now, let's enjoy this match. It's gonna be Friends Loyal versus Retro Esports. Friends Loyal are gonna ban and the Sora, the Kadita right away. These two heroes do have an immense potential when it comes to the group staging or fighting abilities. They do have it very well. So, banning out them out is prior. They you have uh Hilda getting banned out. You do have the Alice getting banned out, and at the end, it's gonna be Moscow getting banned out from the side of Retro Esports. Both three of these heroes are amazing in their respective roles. Then on the picking phase, I mean, for the last man, let's see what gonna team Friends Loyal gonna ban. Probably wanna go with a hyper ban because the
Time to
opposing
drop
side
the
do
beat of
not
the
have an
flash.
hyper yet.
হিমন্ত লাগিছিলে
These okay, Joy has been banned out already. I mean, banned out from the sides of Friends Loyal. Now on the picking phase, Leomord has been picked out as a hyper or let's say jungler on the side of Friends Loyal. They do have Esmeralda as the tank and the Eve for the playmake. So I would say mixed combination. A very the the composition is very well managed right now. And sorry if you guys did had any interruptions in the voice. It was
Make
just
some noise for yours
you know
truly.
sorry for the mismanagement. There you go. Khalid has been picked out as a fighter as well. Well, I could be a roamer in this situation, and because he does roam really well, and CC on to the marksman lane in this meta. Then you on the opposing, they did pick up Grok as their front laner. They do have the Zusian to poke anyone actually. She has a potential to poke anyone except for the fast ones or the burst damage dealers. Then you do have the Claw to melt down any given tanky heroes on the spot. Then Arlot has been picked up as the EXP laner, as this has a lot of potential in crowd control plays as well as pressing down any given enemy. Martin has been picked out, would be coming a lot handy when in the team fights to you know raise up. He would have a lot of crowd control, and with his ultimate, and if he gets a kill with the ultimate evolution, it would be really crazy because he would be running around spamming skills and just ulting and diving into anyone. But for now, both of the team compositions are looking really great so
Welcome
far, and
to Mobile
I mean
Legends.
pretty good right now. But with that being said, we are
5
back
seconds till the enemy
into the land
reaches the
of dawn.
battlefield.
Both of the
Smash
teams,
them.
Friends Loyal versus Retro
All
Esports,
troops
into
deployed.
this match. Friends Loyal on the blue, and Retro Esports 2 is the red side. It's gonna be Burger for you casting this match on Nexora Night Clash Season 1. And as we speak about, it is a quarterfinals best of three between both of this team. So do remember to support uh, this channel. Do support your team as well and subscribe to the channel already. There you go. I mean, for now, for this instant, I mean, uh, you know, Zushin would have a lot of advantage because of her passive. With her lantern, she's gonna annoy anyone and at any given time. Eve also does have the range, but Lethal Warden goes in the hands of the Leo mode. He is going on with the standard rotation. He will be going on towards Cloth because this hero may be agile. Maybe has a lot of mobility, but is really squishy in the early. So scoring him as a kill would be pretty easy on the way. And let's not forget the Martis is also charging down towards the bot, and the Grok is already there. So we could see any play being made right away. And here we have, okay, both the teams are fighting it in towards the turtle. Will they go for it, or would go for a kill right now? That's the question. You know, Khalid is trying to charge in with the sandstorm with his skills. No, yeah. Khalid waiting for a opportunity to dive in to anyone. Because right now, probably not tanky, but he is really, good at dealing damage. There you go. Arlott has used his ultimate. Petrify has been used. Matis comes in. Will he secure this skill for himself? No, he has to fall back. He has to fall back right now. Eve, look at her. Real Metal Precision has been launched. Matis looking really low. There you go. First blood in the hands of Eve right now. The ultimate from the Leomord has been used out, as well as the Flying Lantern would be picking out too. Okay, okay. A lot of action going on. Triple kill for Easy Moon. Easy Moon. Is it a savage? Is it a maniac? Yeah, it is a maniac. Will it be a savage? Yes, he is going in. He is going in for the savage. Easy Moon. Will he secure this kill? Yes, he will. No, no, it was a savage steal. My God. My God, they did sacrifice their tank, but that was an epic play. That was an epic play. Chase out for a savage. Easy, easy for Moon. That was crazy. That's why Arlott is hated amongst all. Is he can literally do a lot of damage. Also, has a lot of crowd control as well as agility. That's why he is one of the craziest, EXP laners you would ever see. There you go. The turtle has been secured by the Martis. Meanwhile, our tank, our Grok will be securing the kill of, you know, uh, Khalid for himself. The Khalid should have looked out for the rotation of their teammates because their teammates were nowhere to where to be seen. He went in too reckless, too stretched out. So that was a punishment for him for diving in too deep. But there you go, Team Perez is looking really low. Final slash coming in from the side of Arlott, and double kill for Martis. He is already going crazy. He is pretty crazy right now. Wants to get another kill, double kill to his hero. Double kill to this hero. Crazy play coming in from the side of Retro Esports already into the 5 minute mark, and they do already have 6 extra kills and 3K goal lead. That's huge. That's huge. If we talk about small differences, but still it can be recovered. Look at that Arlott being so agile, so you know being so utilized as a hero. Right now, final slash coming in. Quick Sandguard has popped up as well as double kill again for the Arlott. Arlott pretty good, playing it out really well. He will, uh, he will actually take this game onto his hands and probably will actually do a lot. But there you go. Esmeralda will be coming in, but will she secure a kill for her? But there you go. Zushin will be taking down this Esmeralda as she was overextensive as well as outnumbered. For the side of Friends Loyal, now they do need to check on their rotation. It's actually being a bit late because they also already have lost the first layer of turret on all the lanes, and as well as they are losing the goal as well. But they were Khalid overextensive. He would be getting shutted out by the Claude. But no, there would be a revenge kill. There is gonna be a revenge kill. But look at that Grok. No, it's Iso who will be taking down the Grok again. Killing spree on the team Perez. Will this Martes secure another kill? No, no, no. He would be going in for the neutral objective. Chasing in recklessly would be a bad situation for him. Because CC is not something you should underestimate, but you should not underestimate Easy for Moon as well. And meanwhile, we were talking about that. You know, Melez has been taken down by by okay, it was by Esmeralda. Yeah, it was by Esmeralda. Look at that easy moon. He's trying to do some play here, going zigzag along the lines. But will he survive? No, there is no possibility as Eve would be shutting him down, as well as a revenge kill. As Martis will be shutting down the jungler instead. Easy, easy match. Looks like an easy match for the sides of Retro Esports. Playing it up really well with the Arlot. Next time, I guess, um, French Loyal are gonna ban out Arlot because he is being a big hindrance when it's coming to the part of playing out, rotating as well as dealing damage. There you go. Esmeralda charges in towards the Claude, but Claude being unhinged, unfazed right now, he stands in there strong because he knows he can really melt this Esmeralda right away. But there you go, mid lane fight. Martis secures the kill for the Khalid again. Khalid again he will be taking down Team Perez triple kill onto this Martis. Will he sex? So there goes to go maniac for him. Will this be a savage? Will this be a savage? That's the question. That's the question. Easy for Moon dives in and takes on the charge, but no, this won't be a savage again. Two opportunities of securing a savage. This is crazy. This is pretty crazy and as well as sad for Team Electro Esports as they could have secured two savages in this match. But it's never mind a victory. A savage will be a savage, but a victory is more suited. But there you go, the horsey boy comes in. Mel is looking in the low HP, will be flickering out at it away. But again, there you go. Another fight. Crocs comes in with his ultimate. Will take down Team Perez right away. Will Arlott charge in for a kill again? Will that be a scenario for now? Because Martis is trying to take down the turret. He will be successful for it. And then you do have Uncle Chips. Claude trying to be sneaky enough, pushing lanes, farming enough, because that could just be the actual strat of a marksman. Late till he gets all of his items to just melt anyone in front of him. For now, Uncle Chips as well as Zarvis is taking out on the Lord. Will this be successful attempt in finishing the game for the side of Retro Esports? Pretty well, them artists will secure the lot for themselves. Okay, there you go, the left out man won't be any more left. Jarvis comes in for the rescue. Will it be a good combination? Skyfer, Lantern comes in at the play, will be securing a kill. Another kill from Malice. He will be taking down another. Will it be? No, it would be Grok. Such a good distribution of kills between these all the members of Retro Esports. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. They just distributed each and every one of them with one kill. But there you go. There you go. The Lord charges in. The inhibitors goes down, and they are looking hopeless right now. As the game is going from the hands of theirs. But there you go. CC wants to do something. Perez looks up blocked as well. Sans to say Samsung have been used. Melez will be taking down Team Perez again. And there you go, Martis going on for the spree. Double kill already. But Iso would be shutting down the Jushin as she was being overstretched and in a bad shape too. In low HP. There you go. The game is gonna end really soon here as the base is wide open and Iso has been taken down. And with that, Retro Esports have secured the place of victory in this match for themselves. Well suited, well played from the sides of Retro Esports. Pretty, pretty peak gameplay shown by them, especially the Arla, the rotation, the damage. The perfect Arlot, the notch Arlot we have seen in this match. But with that being said, big with that being said, it's just the first round between these two teams. Friends Loyal do have one more chance to prove themselves, or Retro Esports are gonna move forward and you know gonna get gonna step over them. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we would like to take a short break and please stay tuned because we will be right back with another match with these two amazing teams. The round two will be beginning soon, so stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the round two of the match between Friends Loyal versus Retro Esports. Friends Loyal are gonna go in the red side this time, and Retro Esports towards the
I'm
blue. I'm
born
your
with
Custer
talent.
Burger, along with no one, as usual. Single audience can relate, but for now, it's gonna be the second round between both of these teams. As the previous round was won by Retro Esports, which was a you know, sure dominance, sure dominated match from their side. It was a one-sided match, to be honest. Let's hope. Let's just hope Retro, our friends Loyal do show us a comeback. But for now, if we look into the draft, amazing bans. Previous match they banned all of these particular heroes as well. This time Univia is being a unique band to be honest, but let's see, let's see what they are gonna go with. But for now, the lineup for the side of Retro Esports is gonna be Zushin again, the Claude, the Leomord, the Lapu Lapu, as well as the Kufra. So these, they do have a good set and number of front laners to be honest. If we talk about, uh, you know, engaging a team fight, but on the opposition, it's going to be Zetian. The Terazilla will be creating a lot of opening and is very tanky to be honest. With and paired with a Gatot Kacha. So, both the teams do have insane front laners. It's all on their mages and the back lane damage dealers right now. And especially for Moscow, if this game actually could turn out really well, to be honest, because he does have an advantage against Claude if Moscow goes in with a
Welcome
critical will.
to Mobile
But
Legends.
for now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the land of dawn.
5 seconds
Again, Retro
till the
Esports
enemy reaches the
marching towards the
battlefield.
blue,
Smash
and
them.
Friends Loyal coming
All
down
troops
from the red
deployed.
side. I'm your Casa Burger. Do like the channel, do subscribe the channel as well. Share the stream among your friends and other MLBB enthusiasts, and let the MLBB community grow, help it grow. Sorry for the inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen, but we are in the mid fight, and team Team French has secured a kill already. Taking down that Kufra was easy when he overextended right there. But for now, the 3 minute rotation coming in for the Lapu Lapu. This looks really severe. This looks really deadly for him. But he will be actually falling back. He is a lot sustainable than expected. There you go. There you go. A sneaky attack on the Zushin. Gadot Kacha looking really low. And there you go. Leo Mott charges in. Will he will be able to take down this Gadot Kacha? I think so.
Red
I
team
think so.
hero
This
has
is a
been
confirmed kill
slain.
for the Hyper. Leo Mott is now having a kill onto him will be a lot helpful when in the team fights because securing a kill does ensures you a good amount of gold, a good amount of lead. But with that, Leomord will be securing
Blue team
the
has
turtle
slain the
as well.
turtle.
Will he go for invasion? Will he step out of his boundary line? Hope so. But there you go. Look at that Zushin. Zushin being annoying enough. Zushin and Zetian go side by side. That's really interesting to watch because both of them can poke, really well. Are very good annoyers to be honest. Will annoy you to till you make a wrong move, especially Zushin. She's gonna pull you and take you up and somewhere else. She's gonna lift you up like an Asian baddie. Never mind. But for now, On the bot lane, it's gonna be Lapu Lapu with a miss flicker. That was a really is was that was that a taunt? Was that a flex that he gave in the bot lane with that flicker? But tension arises in the mid lane. I mean, near the mid lane. Look at that four-man, all four-man onto the Moscow. Will this be a successful gang, or are they gonna get countered? Look at that Katot Kacha, giving out vision, but won't be successful here. Jarvis looking for an opening, looking for himself to jump into the fight already, but not in real because the lane and the minions has been killed already. Lapu Lapu looking in a bad situation already has been used by the Terizala, and here there you go. Lapu Lapu with its ultimate will escape in really precisely. But for now, Claude needs to watch out for the Gatot Kacha because it's gonna be really risky for him to bypass him without much caution. And look at that Moscow taking the juicy extra goal for him. But there you go. There you go. Lumod will be securing the kill for Temperes as he is not being able to do much right now. Right now, Team Retro Gaming are actually in the lead again. Zadian in a low HP. Will she recover? Yes, with the revitalize, she is back onto her senses. Is being a bit safe right now, but should recall as soon as possible because the upcoming team fight will require her and her ultimate. For now, the teams are rotating towards the turtle. Towards the turtle, they are looking strong right now, especially Retro Esports as they have more sheer numbers when it comes to the Lord fight. There you go. There you go. Terizla doing much is not being able to do here. And then you have Claude rotating from up just to down, just to farm as soon as he can, soon as much as he can. Because as a marksman, you do intend to farm as long as you get fed. That should be your main priority and the main objective. But look at that, he's being stunned right now. But if you use the purification spell right away just to get saved, there you go. There you go. Teresa looking really low. But this calls for an epic gameplay ultimate from him, and then a very clever move from the YSS will be stunning him, and then the ultimate from the side of Terizla did hold him for a while, but another kill for the team friends loyal will be taking down the Claude right away with the help of the Gadot Kacha. Moscow is getting fed too. Could be a bad news for the whole team because Moscow when he starts beating it up, it's gonna be nasty. And then there you go, easy to move. Will be shutting down, Team Temperes right away. That's crazy. Crazy invasion. I didn't expect him to go such further without his roamer at the spot. But that's what he did. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Jarvis is trying to do much for his team, but will that be enough? Will that be enough? That's the question. But there you go. There comes the backup from the side. But a great fallback. That's the thing. That's the thing with Claude. He has a lot of mobility with his skills. So you know, catching him and out is really crazy because he will obviously he will trick you instead of doing that. But there you go, there you go. Here we see a fight again. Look at the Jushin, the amount of crowd control this hero is providing. That's nasty. That's actually unbearable at some point. And by the time she's gonna buy, the scorching lantern, it's gonna be really serious. It's gonna be a serious trouble for those tanky frontliners because she's gonna keep melting with the penetrative items too. But there you go, another lord for the side of Retro Esports. There you go, ultimate from the Lapu Lapu will secure the kill for the Terizala, and there you go. AOG has was used, but not much in utility because they didn't actually got any help from them. There you go, the ball charges in, and Kufra will actually make out a play, but no, Empress will be shutting him down instead. Yushin should run away right now. Is trying to do her best. Moscow from the side lane is trying to sneak up on them, but not a successful attempt. That was a too deep invasion from the sides of Retro Esports. They did go in with a confidence, but didn't expect, the crowd control. the crowd control from uh, from Temperes as he uses ultimate to block them off and stun them for a while. There you go. On the bot lane, teams are trying to create pressure right away. Look at that. Look at that. Easy for Moon. He's just, doing his best, doing the best he can, rotating. And then there you go. His ultimate is still not out. Temper is looking in a bad situation. Will he survive? Yes, he will be running back right away as the ultimate fades away from the side of Lapu Lapu. This is an interesting match again. They are not, indulging recklessly right away. But there you go. The ball charged in, but not in progress. Not much to get here. No valid advantage. AOG has been used, but no one has been caught out. Constantly, this Jushin is trying to, trigger their EXP laner because he's being a largest hindrance. There you go, another kill for Terizala. That was a great setup, to be honest. Uncle Chips securing the turret for himself. Come here, here we have the hero. Here we have the fighter amongst us, and a secured kill for Team Retro Esports. Right now, Retro Esports do have an advantage on to the gold. If we talk about, so they should probably look for further more opportunities to increase the goal gap and eventually outlast Team Friends Loyal. Retro Esports still being strong, still being a bit dominant when it comes to fighting. Ultimate from the Thamus has been, Terizala has been used, AOG has been used on the on the Fed, on the Kufra. There you go. Bit of destruction has been used. Will be he able to take down anyone? No, he is the one who's getting shutted out. A very bad attempt from a very bad attempt for Moscow jumping in the wrong situation, but Temperes will be shutting down the mage right now. And look at the damage. Look at the damage from Claude, but not enough to secure any kill. But there you go. A sneaky attack from Chasing. Yeah, damn, chasing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hero level gameplay from his side. Now, at last, Iso survives. They do have the Terizala going towards the bottom. They do have the Gatutkacha in case of any, jump in they want. But for Team Friends Loyal, it's not it's not looking much great as they are actually losing the trades in every fight step by step. Either it's the DPS of their team, either the goal lead we talk about, or the objective play, they are losing on it. For now, Jarvis is looking for the opening, is looking forward to, actually see someone and yeah, have him over. Look at that YSS. Look at that YSS is actually trying to create an opportunity. Will he be held? No. Zaytian ulti has been used out. Look at that. Lapu Lapu charging on to the YSS. Will he secure him? Yeah, he will secure him as well. He's going for ESO right now. Will this be a successful attempt? Yes, it's gonna be a double kill for him. Tamus is on to the fight. Will he survive? No. It's gonna be Melis taking him as his prey, and Chazin will secure the Lord for his team. A complete domination again from the sides of Retro Esports. They are single-handedly taking out each and every one of players of Friends Loyal. This is crazy level gameplay, to be honest. They are doing pretty well, but there you go. Lapu Lapu charges in towards the Moscow. Moscow is really low, but will escape with a flicker. That was a close call for Moscow. You do not want to face a Fed Moscow in in your face. I mean, in your face, and Lapu Lapu is doing good when it comes to the fighting area. And there you go, AG has been used, not much in vain. Meles will be taking the Temperes right away. There you go. I mean, that was a crazy kill from Katot Kachak because he just targeted, the marksman and did fill his passive up and constantly targeted him. There you go. Jushin doing much for her teammates. She is constantly, bringing in Katot Kacha back and back to him, his Lapu Lapu, so that it enables them to, secure more kills. But on the top lane, the inhibitor is gone, creating a disadvantage right now. Now, Team Team Metro Esports do have a goal lead of 8k. Uh, you know, against Friends Loyal. So they do intend to, go aggressive right now because they do have the gold advantage, they do have the item advantage. So itemization actually enables a lot of things. Look at that, Lapu Lapu is doing much. There you go, and there, the crazy player reception has been missed out. AOG will also pop out, but catching no one except the tank. And look at that Zushin doing much for her team, getting targeted among all, but still surviving. And there you go. The Hyper did actually attend very late. The fight he attended it very late, especially also the marksman too. But for now, this is going crazy. This is going good. So not much of a hindrance in the back of the Joey Foods, playing it safely, playing it aggressive as well. So we have to just wait for the Tory Sports to go crazy again, because that would be a play make or play break for the whole team. Look at that, Lapu Lapu just taunting in with his recalls, trying to flex, trying to get their attention. But is this a trap? This could be a trap or anything else that we expect. But Melez, look at him, just constantly poking on to Gatotkacha. Look at that Moscow trying to split push right away. But there he goes, Uncle Chips. There goes the cloth. He is gonna be standing there. He is trying to go, help them out. There you go, Blade of Destruction, as well as the flicker has been used by the Moscow just to kill the Yushin. Yushin. He will take her out, and look at that monster kill from the hyper. He's gonna take down the Moscow. Looking in a bad situation here. Godlike for Lapu Lapu. Again, a double kill for Leo Mod. He's going crazy. And Isho just would survive with her ultimate. But will she be able to defend the base or by herself? No, it's looking hard for her. And she's gonna be killed out by the Leo Mod again. Now they are flexing it. Now they are flexing it hard. And they will eventually destroy the base as they are showing their pure dominance over the map
Victory!
right now. Team Retro Esports have won the match by winning consecutively, leaving no rooms for mistakes, leaving no room for friends loyal to show us a comeback. Crazy play from the side of Friends Esports, especially easy for Moon Man. He is a good EXP player by now. Everyone has recognized him, playing it out the Notch way, the Notch EXP way. But that being said, we are done with the both of the matches of today. We are gonna come back tomorrow again. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to like the stream, subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon so you get notified right away. And with that, I'm Burger. I'm gonna sign off for today and see you guys soon tomorrow. Bye bye.